Shock. Kim Ji-won's fame scares off Daesung and Jo Young-suk. What about Soo-yeon? Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to where we bring you the latest updates from the world of Korean entertainment with a dash of humor. We're thrilled to have you here, and we hope you'll support our YouTube channel as we dive into the juiciest stories. Now, let's get into today's headline, which has everyone buzzing. Being famous is a double-edged sword. It can attract a lot of admirers and even some opportunists, but it can also make those with a strong sense of pride hesitate to reach out. And this time, Kim Ji-won is the perfect example. Her skyrocketing fame has left her old pals Daesung and Jo Young-suk feeling a bit too intimidated to connect. But wait, what about Soo-yeon? Could he be feeling the same way? Let's dive into the details of this intriguing situation. Daesung, I'm too scared to contact Ji-won, because people might think I'm riding her fame. On the 23rd, Daesung appeared in a video on the YouTube channel, Zip Daesung, where he was joined by the charming actor Jo Young-suk. The conversation took an interesting turn when they started talking about none other than Kim Ji-won. Daesung, in his usual candid style, confessed, "We still have a WhatsApp group chat together, but lately, I've been too scared to contact her. Ji-won is getting so famous now, and I'm worried people will think I'm just trying to ride her coattails." Jo Young-suk, being the wise and supportive friend he is, tried to ease Daesung's concerns. "You should reach out. Ji-won is such a kind person. She wouldn't think that way," he advised. However, Daesung wasn't convinced. "Normally, I would, but now I'm afraid people will say, 'Oh, so now you want to cling to Ji-won's fame, huh?'" In the end, despite his reservations, Daesung and Jo Young-suk decided to send a video message to Kim Ji-won. "Ji-won, it's been so long since we last saw each other. You must be super busy these days, right? Whenever you're back in Korea, there's another house here for you to stay so you won't feel too lonely," they joked, trying to keep things lighthearted. Soo-yeon, does he feel the same as Daesung? Now, this brings us to the big question. What about Soo-yeon? Could he be feeling the same way as Daesung? Too shy to reach out because of Ji-won's skyrocketing fame? Or is he the kind of guy who doesn't let a little thing like global stardom get in the way of friendship? While there's no official word from Soo-yeon himself, fans are eagerly speculating about whether he's also keeping his distance or if he's secretly cheering her on from the sidelines. The cost of stardom, how fame often erodes old friendships. When someone ascends to stardom, they often find themselves in a completely different world than the one they knew before. The people they once confided in, laughed with, and shared their dreams with, might suddenly seem worlds away. Take the case of Hollywood icon Marilyn Monroe, for example. Before she became the symbol of beauty and fame, Marilyn, then Norma Jean, had a close circle of friends who knew her as just another girl struggling to find her place in the world. However, as her fame skyrocketed, many of those friendships began to fade. The people who once saw her as just Norma Jean found it difficult to reconcile that image with the global superstar she became. Monroe herself often lamented that the higher she climbed, the lonelier she felt, as old friends either drifted away or became distant, not knowing how to navigate her newfound celebrity. The disconnect between fame and old friendships. Another poignant example can be seen in the life of Michael Jackson. Growing up as a member of the Jackson 5, Michael had a relatively normal childhood, filled with friends and familial ties. But as he grew into the king of pop, his social circle became increasingly insular, dominated by industry insiders and fellow celebrities. Many of his childhood friends found it difficult to stay in touch with Michael, not just because of his grueling schedule but because of the intense media scrutiny that came with being friends with someone of his stature. Old friendships often couldn't survive the pressures of fame, as Michael's life became a whirlwind of tours, recording sessions, and public appearances. For many of his former friends, staying connected felt impossible, as they didn't know how to approach him or feared being perceived as hangers-on. Fame's impact on the bonds of friendship. This phenomenon isn't just limited to Hollywood. In the world of sports, many athletes experience similar challenges. Consider the life of David Beckham, who rose to international fame as a soccer superstar. Before his career took off, Beckham was a regular kid with a close-knit group of friends in East London. However, as his fame grew, so did the distance between him and some of his oldest friends. The demands of his career, combined with the constant media attention, made it hard for Beckham to maintain the same level of intimacy with those he once called his closest friends. Some of them admitted that they felt out of place in his glamorous world, unsure of how to fit in with the new people and lifestyle that surrounded him. Even when there was no animosity, the natural drift that fame causes led to the weakening of bonds that once seemed unbreakable. When fame changes the dynamics of friendships. One more example is that of Taylor Swift, whose rise to fame as a country singer turned global pop sensation has been well documented. Taylor has been open about how her friendships have evolved as her career has soared. While she has famously built a close-knit group of celebrity friends, known as her squad, she's also spoken about how some of her older friendships have faded. Friends from her early days in Pennsylvania or her high school years in Nashville found it hard to keep up with the pace of her life. Once she became a household name, Taylor has mentioned in interviews that while she still cherishes those old friends, the realities of her career, constant traveling, public scrutiny, and the need for privacy, have made it difficult to maintain the same level of closeness. The friendships that survived had to adapt, often with long periods of silence or fewer face-to-face interactions, while others naturally drifted apart as their lives took different directions. The inevitable drift in celebrity friendships. Lastly, the story of Prince Harry offers a unique perspective on how fame, combined with life changes, can alter friendships. Before he met Meghan Markle and stepped back from royal duties, Harry was known for his close circle of friends, many of whom had been by his side since his days at Eton. However, as his life took a dramatic turn, with his marriage and subsequent move to the United States, several of those friendships began to change. Some of Harry's old friends found it difficult to relate to his new life in the spotlight and his role as a public figure in the royal family. The physical distance, combined with the pressures of royal life and the intense media scrutiny surrounding Harry and Meghan, made it hard for those old friendships to thrive. While Harry has maintained some of these relationships, others have naturally faded, showing how even the closest of friendships can struggle to survive the relentless pressure of fame. These examples highlight the bittersweet reality that as celebrities rise to fame, they often face the unintended consequence of losing touch with friends who were once a significant part of their lives. The demands of a public life, coupled with the changes in personal identity and lifestyle that fame brings, can create barriers that make it difficult to maintain old friendships. While some relationships endure, others fade away, reminding us that the cost of fame often includes the loss of the simple connections that once brought joy and comfort. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to explore the ups and downs of celebrity life with a humorous twist. And remember, fame may come with a few complications, but true friends will always find a way to stay connected, no matter how bright the spotlight gets. Thank you for reading, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more entertaining content.